guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing the video that we all like. What's in my bag? So you know I've got the Neverfull at the end of July before I left from Poland, and basically I have been wearing this bag, I'm gonna say, non-stop. I do switch occasionally to different bags. I wore my YSL quite a bit as well, but the Azur Neverfull has been like pretty much on non-stop in non-stop use. So as you can see, I recently accessorized my handbag. I kind of was cleaning up my scarf situation, you know, my scarf drawers, whatever I keep them, and I came across this twilly. I was like, oh, I remember you. So basically I thought this is gonna look beautiful on this Azur Neverfull from Louis Vuitton, and yeah, I love the, you know, the hot pink color. I think it goes beautifully against this kind of grayish, whitish, bluish kind of a print, and yeah, I think it just gives a little bit of the fun factor. I do not like pompons. I'm not a big fan of pompons. I'm not a big fan of any sort of charms, especially those that are just gonna be moving and making noise. That would drive me absolutely nuts. So the only thing that I will occasionally put on my handbags are obviously the little scarves or twillies or anything like that. So the bag is full. I am there we go, I am back to work. It's September, we're in September, so the school started. I started teaching again. I'm back in college. I have students, not as many as last year, I'm gonna say, but you know, still I only work for half time, part-time in college, so and this amount of student always vary, you know, from semester to semester. But nevertheless, like I said, I've been working, so I carry a lot of stuff with me. And the first thing first is my studio is freezing. I try to play with the thermostat, and I don't know if it's broken or something. I have no idea. So I have been carrying this scarf with me. This is actually, this is a shawl. It's actually enormous. This is from Louis Vuitton, as you can see, and it's in the Azur print. I purchased this, I'm gonna say 6-7 years ago. This was the time when I purchased also my leopard shawl, and I probably use the leopard a lot often than this one, but now that I have a demi azur bag, I just took this out and it's just perfect. You know, at some point I wanted to sell it because I really wasn't using as much. Like I said, it's absolutely humongous, but what I liked about this is you can basically wrap yourself around in this thing, and it's so thin. As you can see my hand, it's just so thin, but at the same time is very warm because it's all cashmere, I think, and silk, and you can basically like fold it to nothing. But when I open it up, it's absolutely enormous. I can just wrap myself around. So I kind of keep this, you know, on the top, so when I get cold I can always, you know, put it on my shoulders. So let's keep going. And by the way, I'm reaching for the stuff from the main, you know, big compartment. I didn't put my organizer in here. I keep my organizer in the other Neverfull, which, you know, which I originally wanted to, you know, to have it for. So this one is basically, I just threw things in here inside. And all right, so let's keep going. So the next thing, I'm not gonna spend too much time on it because I mentioned it so many times this month, the past month in August, is obviously my Louis Vuitton compact Sarah wallet. And yeah, I mentioned it again in my August favorites. Absolutely love this wallet. It is not available. It's available in a full size. I know one of my subbies told me that it is on the Louis Vuitton website. Yes, you can find the, I think that even the color is exact, or no, I think they have cherry, and this one was cerise. if I'm not mistaken, but they have a full size, so it's quite much longer. I think the height is the same, but it's a lot longer, so you can obviously fit more stuff. And the one on the website has a pocket in the back as well. Mine doesn't, but I absolutely love this wallet. I think it's just so cute. And yeah, I don't want to show you things because I have a lot of, you know, cards in here and cash, but it's a great wallet, and I have been pretty much using it since I came from Poland. So now I think I want to switch to another one because, you know, I want to kind of use my SLG. So I'm gonna give this wallet probably a little break and maybe take my Chanel next. Speaking of Chanel, I do carry now my O case, and the one that I'm currently using is the one in this, as you can see, beautiful yellow color, and it has a champagne hardware. I think on the looking at the screen it looks a little bit brighter than in reality. It's a little bit more, I would say, more like a mustardy color. It looks very bright on the monitor, but nevertheless I have here, you know, quite like extra cards, some store cards, some gift cards there. There's just a bunch of extra things that I like to sometimes keep with me, so that's what I have in here. The next thing I have is my very very big cosmetic pouch. Usually I don't carry this, especially if I don't go to work, but if I'm sitting there all day long and I'm like 45 minutes away from my house, I basically packed a few of my things that I might need during the day. So this is the toiletry pouch 19. So this is the middle pouch from, you know, the series of 3. There's also 15 and 26. 26 is more like a travel size, and 15 is kind of like a mini pochette size. So I have a bunch of stuff in here. I'm gonna go very quickly. I have some Advil because you never know when you might get a headache. I do have some hair ties, my antibacterial gel. I always have something on hand because you never know, and students sometimes come sick, and I don't want to get sick. I do have my beauty blender pocket. I mentioned it many times. This is basically, you can put your fingers inside in here, and when you need to do a little touch up, and I like the fact that it has a little triangle so you can get right under your eyes if you need to. And of course I have a compact with me. This is Hourglass Ethereal Light, and as you can see I hit a pen on it already. So this kind of, it's like my kind of a duo. If I need to do a little touch up, I like to use that. Then I have some perfume in case I need. I can actually spray it. This is the Mon Paris from YSL. I used to have a full size. I think this was like oh, that smells so good. I need more. This was like a set when I purchased it, so I used up the big 100 ml that I had, so I'm left with the little one. It's really good perfumes. If you like this kind of freshly, a little bit of the flora kind of scent, you will love this perfume. And then I have a bunch of lipsticks, so I'm just gonna go quickly. Probably don't need as many, but this is the Fenty Fussy. The next one is 2 lip glosses from Chanel. By the way, I love those lip glosses. My favorite one is this one is the one that it's like a kind of a purpley pinkish. This is in the color 764, and these are so nice. If you haven't tried the Chanel, those lip lacquers or lip glosses, whatever they call them, they're so good. So this one is my fave. I already used like 1 or 2 of those before, and this one is more in the color 119. This one is kind of like your lips but better, but I absolutely love it. I don't have it on today, but I can put a little more gloss. And you know what I love? The doe foot applicator is so nice, and it's kind of, as you can see, it's quite big, it's quite thick, and it's just distribute the product so beautiful. So I love it, and they are quite opaque. At least these 2 colors that I have, they're quite opaque. You know, if you go a little bit lighter, they might be more translucent, but those are very, very nice. And the last two things I have in my cosmetic pouch is another lippy duo. This is the lip pencil from Sephora in the color, I think it's called Bellflower. Yeah, it's kind of a purpley color, and the reason, let me show you together with the lipstick. The reason I purchased this because it goes so well with this Dior lipstick in color Lazy, and I love it. This is the lipstick. I don't know if you guys tried this. This is the one that comes in this kind of a darker tube, because Dior has the one that comes in this kind of silverish, whitish kind of tube, and these are like a black with a little like a purple color in it, and these are incredibly glossy. I'm gonna say juicy, and they're not plumping, but the lips looks, you don't need like any gloss on top of it because your lips are just gonna look so kind of full and glossy. So if you like this kind of a look, the lipstick in a black tube, that's how they, you know, how they perform, and I love it. Okay, let's keep going, my friend. I have a bunch of garbage, literally just like receipts and receipts. I'm just gonna get rid of this. All right, the next thing I have, by the way, yesterday I stopped by the Sephora. I just had a lot of time and I just decided to go ahead and check it out what they have, and one friend of mine suggested that I will get this product. So this is called the Samba Fetish Cream. I have never tried this before. This is completely new for me, but she swears by it. So I don't know, we'll see. But that's basically how it looks like. So that's the tube. Like I said, I didn't use it. And then you get like a little pouch. And in the pouch, there is a foot file in the shape of a surfboard. So really cute. And I know this company makes those, what do you call the boom boom? I think it's boom boom cream, not a bum bum. I think you're supposed to say boom boom. I might be wrong. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to try this. This was literally the only thing that I purchased in Sephora. So that's all I had in here. Then I have a Kleenex. I have a hair clip. You always need to have a hair clip. My favorite hand cream is obviously the Cuddly. Love the Cuddly, and I'm almost out of it, but I do have a backup, no worries. And then Clinique Moisture Surge Face Spray. That should be in my cosmetic pouch. Somehow it wasn't, but this is amazing. I always like to keep some kind of a face spray on me because, you know, just to kind of refresh your makeup and during the day. So I had this one handy, but I like Evian water, you know, the one that comes in the spray. I mean, any of them are fine. I don't, but I found this one, it's really nice. This is like my second. This is like a deluxe size. I don't think it's a full size. I think I've got it like a sample, but it's quite large. It's 30 ml, so it lasts for quite a bit. All right, the next thing I have is my Louis Vuitton sunglasses. These are the Ila Pilot. I have been using my newest, the Viola, Petite Viola, I think it's called, the for pretty much over a month, and now I switched to the Ila Pilots. This is how they look like. They got really dirty. I should clean them up a little bit, but anyway, yeah, these are very pretty. They have some very nice detail here on the side, as you can see. Those little cutouts, I absolutely love it. Very comfortable, very lightweight. Yeah, most of the time I keep my sunglasses in this box in the car, but you know, when I go to work and I have to walk through the campus, I still want to protect my eyes, so I've been recently keeping them, you know, in my handbag. All right, the next thing at the very bottom is my Chanel 6-ring key holder. This one is very old. This is made of caviar leather with the gold hardware. extremely old. I'm gonna say 5 years at least. But outside, you guys, looks almost brand new, I would say. Inside, you can tell that there is a little damage, you know, because this is a lambskin, so you're gonna see those little indentations. There's a little pocket right there, and basically I keep my key fob in here and my key to my house. And yeah, it's very, I think the Chanel makes them again, because I think for a while they were like impossible to find. I think they're still back at the stores, but I'm pretty sure that's only 4 rings, not 6. And I think they changed the style slightly. This one also has a pocket in the back, but I do not put anything in the pockets. I did put something in the past and I lost it. I think it was like a store card or something, and I just lost it, because I feel like when you have a lot of keys, it's easy thing, you know, things can just slip out very easily. So I don't really keep anything in there, but it's a cute little SLG. All right, so it looks like this main compartment is empty. I only have that pochette that it's at the very bottom right here. So let me there's a couple of things in my in the pocket, on the side pocket. So I have my clay. This is the Louis Vuitton clay, and this is, oh my gosh, look at this. And this is basically housing my work key. So these are the key to my studio. That's the only time I use this clay, really. Is like, this is like a permanent exhibition here. And I have my work ID right there. So I only use this obviously when I go to work. If I don't work over the summer, it just stays like that. So this is the only purpose for this clay. I don't use for anything else. And then I broke the bracelet last week, 2 weeks ago. This is one of my favorite bracelets, and by the way, this bracelet wasn't here because I always keep my round coin purse and I put like stuff in here. So unfortunately it was open and the bracelet fell out. But this is from the Nadri line, which I love. This is one of those that has those little rhinestones that looks like diamonds. I always get so many compliments, but unfortunately this little spring, this little mechanism that it's here, as you can see, it broke. And too bad, because this was one of my favorite accessories, one of my favorite bracelets. I still have this like in different colors. I think I have a gold one. I do have the silver one, but has a little different design up front. But I've heard that Nadri has like a lifetime warranty, and you can have it fixed or replaced. I don't know. I'm gonna find out about this. I usually buy those at Nordstrom. Those are like my favorite to-go bracelets because they are not super duper expensive and they look beautiful. And I already have this one for a couple of years, so it's okay. Oh, 40 bucks. I like to find money. I didn't even know it was there. Thank you. Okay, and the last thing I have in, oh, not the last thing, there's 2 more things. All right, so the first thing is I got like the 2 clips like for my hair, like a little yeah, those are very cute. And then this is my Sephora gift card. This is what I've got, which I was very surprised. I didn't know Sephora gives those little mirrors away, and the gift card was basically located right in here. See, it says Sephora. So yeah, isn't that cute? So, you know, I can kind of use this as my, you know, lipstick, or, you know, if I need to powder my face or something. It's kind of a cute. So yeah, at the same time you get a gift card, so this is like a little gift card holder. So my bag is completely empty right now. I have nothing in here. So of course, as you can see, mine is in the beautiful rose ballerine color. And again, this is how it looks with this pink hat Hermes twilly on the side. And yeah, I have been loving it so far. You can tell that the back is brand new because the patina is not really developed yet, but it's already started to darken a little bit as I use it. It's not as white as it was, you know, once I got it. So I can already tell that it's just getting a slightly darker, which I love. And yeah, I hope I'm gonna love this bag as much as I love my my monogram, Neverfull monogram. And to be honest with you guys, I'm starting to thinking to get the Damier Ibin. And it's funny because I used to have an Ibin bag and I never use it. I sold it because I just was not into that print. But you know, hey, maybe things are changing. So anyway, this is it for today. I hope you find this video interesting. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Make sure you click on the notification bell, so this way you'll know when my content is coming up. I usually post on Mondays and Fridays. And yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. If you do have an Azur bag, I would like to know as well. If you like the patina, because I've seen a few Azur bags with very, you know, dark, heavy patina, and I just don't know how I feel about it. But I guess once you kind of use it and you love it, and you are the one who developed the patina, I feel like it's like your child, you know, growing. When you have a little baby and you love the baby and that they're growing, it's your child. You're getting used to it. So I feel like it's gonna be kind of the same with me and that patina. Maybe that's why I didn't want to buy Azur bag for such a long time, because I was afraid of that dark, you know, leather. Not so much about the color transfer, because I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I think the patina was something that I was always like afraid of. But yeah, it's like shows the love, right? It shows that you love the bag, like you love your kids. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions and if you love your Azur bags. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.